Obsession. It's a word we hear often, tossed around in conversations, movies, and even in songs. But what does it really mean? What lies beneath the surface of this powerful force that can shape our thoughts and actions? It's more than just a buzzword or a passing joke. Obsession is a deep, consuming focus that can take over your mind, sometimes without you even realizing it's happening. Beneath the surface, obsession is a thought that refuses to leave, a mental loop you can't turn off. It's the idea that keeps you awake at night, replaying over and over no matter how hard you try to push it away. It can feel like your mind is stuck on repeat, unable to move forward. The more you try to ignore it, the louder it becomes, echoing in the quiet moments when you're alone with your thoughts. Imagine your mind as a busy street. Most thoughts pass by, but an obsession is like a car stalled in the middle, blocking everything else. It disrupts the natural flow, making it hard to focus on anything else. It demands your attention, pushing aside school, friends, and family. You might find yourself zoning out during conversations, or losing interest in activities you once enjoyed. Unlike passion, which adds joy and meaning, obsession narrows your world and drains your peace of mind. It can leave you feeling isolated, anxious, and even exhausted. It's the difference between tending a thriving garden and being strangled by a single overgrown vine. Passion helps you grow, but obsession can take over, suffocating everything else in its path. An obsession is an unwelcome guest in your mind, one that eats up your energy and distracts you from what matters. It can make you feel alone, even in a crowded room. Recognizing when a thought has crossed the line from interest to fixation is the first step. It's about noticing when your focus becomes unhealthy, and when it starts to control you instead of the other way around. When a single idea holds you captive, that's when real trouble can begin. Understanding obsession is the first step toward regaining your freedom and finding balance in your mind. Obsessions don't start as overwhelming forces. They creep in quietly, almost unnoticed. Maybe it's a crush, a new interest, or a fleeting curiosity that catches your attention. At first, it feels harmless, even exciting, like a secret you keep to yourself. You find yourself thinking about them occasionally, replaying small moments in your mind. It's easy to brush off, just a passing thought, nothing serious. But gradually, those thoughts become more frequent. You start checking their social media every few minutes, analyzing every post, every like, every comment, searching for hidden meanings or clues about how they feel. Each small action, every glance at your phone, every message you draft and delete, feeds the obsession, making it stronger and harder to ignore. You might start changing your daily routine just to catch a glimpse of them, or to be in the same place at the same time, hoping for a chance encounter. Maybe you join a club or activity you never cared about before, just because you know they'll be there. Your interests begin to shift, shaped by their presence. The obsession starts to control your choices, demanding more of your time and energy. You find yourself rearranging your life around this fixation, even when it doesn't make sense. Schoolwork suffers, friendships fade, and your world shrinks until it feels like it's just you and the object of your fixation. Reality blurs, and everything else seems less important. You start seeing signs everywhere, interpreting random events as proof of a special connection, convincing yourself that fate is at work, even if it's all in your head. What began as a passing thought has now become a belief system, a lens that distorts everything else, making it hard to see the world or yourself clearly anymore. Living with obsession is exhausting. Intrusive thoughts interrupt your focus, making everyday tasks feel impossible. You ride an emotional roller coaster, brief highs when things go your way, followed by deep lows of anxiety or jealousy. Your mood depends on someone else's actions, leaving you unbalanced and isolated. You hide your behaviors out of shame, building walls between yourself and others. Over time, you lose touch with who you were before the obsession. Your identity shrinks, and the obsession becomes your only companion, a demanding one that leaves little room for the real you. Left unchecked, obsession can become dangerous. A fixation on a person can escalate into stalking, making others feel unsafe. Obsession with body image can lead to eating disorders, risking your health. Gaming or social media obsessions can ruin relationships and responsibilities. The ultimate danger is losing control, ending up isolated, anxious, or even in crisis. Recognizing the warning signs early is critical. Obsession, if ignored, can take over your life. The first step is honesty. Ask yourself if a thought is controlling your day or making you hide your behavior. Notice if you're constantly preoccupied, or if your mind keeps circling back to the same worry, even when you try to focus on other things. Recognizing the grip of obsession is a brave and important beginning. Talk to someone you trust. Sharing your struggle brings relief. Opening up can help you feel less alone, and sometimes, just saying your thoughts out loud can make them feel less overwhelming. Trusted friends or family can offer perspective and support. Practice mindfulness. Notice the obsessive thought, then gently shift your focus elsewhere. Try to observe your thoughts without judgment, as if you're watching clouds pass by. Mindfulness can help you break the cycle and regain a sense of calm. Set small limits, like checking social media less often, and celebrate each victory. Every step, no matter how minor it seems, is progress. Reward yourself for resisting the urge to give in to the obsession and acknowledge your efforts. Reconnect with hobbies, friends, and the world outside your obsession. Rediscover activities that once brought you joy, or try something new. Engaging with others and your interests can help fill the space that obsession once occupied. Physical activity can help break the cycle and lift your mood. Exercise releases endorphins, which can ease anxiety and help you feel more in control. Even a short walk or a few minutes of movement can make a difference. Remember, recovery is possible. The mind is resilient. With patience and persistence, you can gradually loosen the grip of obsession and find hope in each new day. Sometimes, professional help is needed, and that's a sign of strength. Therapists and counselors can offer tools and guidance tailored to your needs, helping you navigate the journey to recovery. With support and the right strategies, you can break free. You're not alone. Many have faced similar struggles and found their way forward. There's hope. You can reclaim your life from obsession, step by step, and rediscover the freedom and peace you deserve.